Hi, welcome back to my channel, Celestial Connection. My name is Alyssa, and I am a certified yoga instructor. Today, I want to show you a few of my favorite variations of child's pose, or balasana. Balasana is probably one of the most common yoga postures that you may see in almost every single yoga class. It is considered a resting posture. And balasana has a lot of great benefits as well, such as grounding, recentering, energetically, and then physically it's really great for stretching the back, the arms, and allowing everything to just release. It's also great for relieving anxiety and any frustrations. I'm going to show you 5 of my favorite variations of child's pose that you can use throughout your yoga practice. I will show you more traditional and then more restorative and yin. Child's pose is also really great to take throughout your yoga practice if you need to rest. You never want to overexert yourself too much. So when you feel you're overheated, you feel like you can't catch your breath anymore, or maybe you're just starting to feel a little discomfort in the body, take a child's pose and take a few deep breaths to reground yourself and recenter, and to relieve any of that excess tension and heat that you're building. Alright, so all you need to do is grab your mat. The props that I'll be showing you the child's pose with are a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can use like a firm pillow. You can even stack pillows or blankets if you need. A rolled up blanket. The reason we're going to use this, I'm going to show you a modification if your hips don't connect down to your heels. And then also, if you have blocks, you could bring 1 or 2 blocks to your mat. And let's get started. We're going to begin with variation 1, which is the more traditional, found, you do in your yoga practice, such as vinyasa, gentle yoga, and hatha yoga. So what you're going to do is you come to your knees. Your knees can be together or they can be apart, wider. And when you come down, you're going to reach your arms down. Now, if your hips do not sink to your heels, that's okay. You can find ways to create more space to help you reach for the floor. And a way you can do this is using a rolled up blanket. So you just fold your blanket and then roll it so that it's nice and long. You're going to place it right underneath your hamstrings on top of your calves. This is going to give you some comfort when you reach your arms out. So coming into your child's pose, you reach your arms out long in front of you, letting your forehead rest to the ground. So whether you're using the blanket here or not, come into your child's pose. We'll take 5 breaths here. Feel that stretch in the top of the arm, in the back side of the body. Feel that expansion of your rib cage, expanding out and contracting in. Feel that grounding sensation. And then slowly slowly walk your hands back and come back up. The next variation we are going to try is bringing the knees together if you haven't already. You're going to place your hands behind you. And then you're going to fold from your hips all the way down to the ground, resting your forehead down. Allowing the shoulders to relax down, opening the back side of the body. I really like this posture. If you ever feel like you just want to curl up into a little ball, this is the perfect posture to do that. Really let the shoulders drop heavy here. Feel that connection of your forehead to the earth. If you feel you still can't get yourself all the way down, you can prop your head on top of a block or a blanket or pillow. Take a few breaths here. Allowing any anxieties or worries, carry them into the earth. Allow the earth to take them, surrender them. And then gently bring your hands down and then gently lift your forehead. The third variation is using a block. And so when we use our block, we're going to place it down. Again, you can keep your knees together or apart, whatever is comfortable for you. You can use the blanket here if you need. And then allowing your forehead to connect down on the block, reaching your arms out long. Now, you can hold this posture for as long as you need. If you want to make it more yin, you can hold this for at least 4 minutes. Use your breath here to guide you down, really opening, making space. The block here is to help support the neck and back. Really elongate it. So if you have neck or back issues and bringing your head down may feel a little uncomfortable, you can use the block here to support these spaces. Breathing here. Again, envisioning that expansion of your rib cage out and then back in. If you don't have a block, you can use a book, a tall book, or stack a few books. You can use a small box, like a shoe box. Anything that allows you to feel aligned here and supported. Gently lift your gaze and then walk your hands back. Coming into the last version, and one of my favorites is our restorative child's pose. Now there's 3 ways you can do this. So what you'll need is 2 blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks, that's totally fine. I will show you another version. Take 1 block, place it on its highest setting. The second block on its medium height, just a couple of inches away from the first block. Grab your bolster or pillows. Allow it to rest vertically. And then bring your knees around to each side of the bolster. Falling your hips to your heels, and then allowing yourself to just gently rest down onto the bolster. This is more restorative, so you can stay here for as long as you want, probably up to about 10 minutes. And what you would do is halfway through the posture, you can lift your head and turn your ear, the opposite ear down. If you only have 1 block, all you do is bring 1 block on its medium height, or you can bring it on its medium height or its lowest height, depending on what you're looking for. And then you can rest down like this as well. And lastly, if you don't have any blocks at all, that's totally fine. Just rest the pillow on the ground. You can stack up as many pillows or blankets, whatever you need here to support you and feel really comfortable, because restorative yoga is all about restoring the body, letting go. You want very minimal effort in the physical body. The only effort you're putting in here is giving yourself permission to let go and relax, and to really reset the body, the mind, and the soul. So you just slowly come into your child's pose again and just let everything relax down here. And again, you can stay here for as long as you want. Halfway through, just lifting the head and switching the ears. Those are just a few of my favorite variations of child's pose. When it comes to using yoga props, you don't necessarily have to go out and buy them. There are other things you can use around your house. For example, somebody says to use a yoga strap. You don't have to go out and buy a yoga strap if you don't want to. You can use a belt or a scarf. The bolsters, if you don't own a bolster, you don't want to get one, use a firm pillow. Even if you have like a body pillow, or you could just stack a bunch of pillows on top. Use your imagination here and use what feels good for you. The blocks, certain postures, you can use the block, not the block, you can use a thick book as well, like a telephone book or like an encyclopedia. So when you're resting your forehead down, you can use one of those. There are so many other options out there to use to support your practice. So if you're ever feeling ungrounded, flighty, anxious, you're frustrated, or you just need to escape for a little bit, find one of these variations of child's pose and just take a few breaths. You can stay there for 1 minute, 30 seconds, 2 seconds, or as long as you need, until you really feel yourself grounding your energy and allowing yourself to just let go and surrender. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye now.